The honeymoon cruise ended with the disappearance of the new spouse. Is it the fault of a young wife, one of the passengers on a cruise ship, or just a fatal combination of circumstances? George Allen Smith IV was born on October 3, 1978 in Greenwich, Connecticut, USA. His parents owned a chain of liquor stores, and they were typical upper-middle-class Americans. The boy grew up in excellent conditions and traveled a lot since childhood. While in college, George met Jennifer Hagel. After several years of relationships, the man made a marriage proposal to his chosen one. On July 25, 2005, they had a lavish wedding. No one then could have imagined that family happiness would end in 11 days. The newlyweds decided to spend their honeymoon at the sea. A cruise on the comfortable cruise liner Brilliance of the Seas promised to be the trip of their dreams. Mediterranean Sea, luxury cabin with a large balcony, great food, lots of drinks and entertainment. On June 29, 2005, the couple started their journey from the port of Barcelona, Spain. The next 2 weeks were going to be memorable. On July 4, 2005, Brilliance of the Seas sailed out of Greek waters and was approaching the Turkish port of Kuzadasi. The newlyweds spent time at the casino, drank a lot, and were pretty tipsy by the evening. In the early morning of July 5, a janitor found Jennifer in the corridor, not far from her and her husband's cabin. George was nowhere to be found. The woman did not remember the events that had occurred the day before. However, she claimed that her husband had a serious argument with several suspicious men at the casino. They allegedly wanted to steal money from a tipsy George. As told by other passengers on the liner, on the night of July 4 to 5, there was a lot of fun in the cabin of the Smiths, followed by a loud row and a crash of furniture. Toward morning, all was quiet. The cabin was a mess, but all of George's belongings were still there. Investigators found several small bloodstains in the cabin and on the lifeboat located under the balcony of the Smiths' cabin. The balcony of the cabin was not in the field of view of CCTV cameras, as it appeared on the boat this spot, it was not possible to establish. Instead, the cameras captured a group of men with whom George allegedly swore. They spoke about the drunk passenger in unpleasant tones, but nothing more serious was noticed for them. The search in the open sea did not bring any results and was suspended a few days after the incident. The ship's crew insisted that the incident was an accident. On June 29, 2006, Jennifer received compensation from the owners of Brilliance of the Seas in the amount of $1.1 million. It is worth noting that George's parents were extremely dissatisfied with this payment, because they believed that the woman herself was to blame for the disappearance of their son. In 2009, Jennifer remarried. She doesn't give any more interviews. In January 2015, the case of the disappearance of George Allen Smith IV was closed. Investigators decided that, with a high probability, the drunk man fell from the balcony, and then rolled down the smooth boat into the open sea. However, there is no 100% proof of this theory. I will be grateful for your likes and comments. You will also be of great help in promoting the channel if you repost it in social networks.